When you raise a daughter, you spend years trying to protect her from pain, heartbreak, lies, and the cruel side of life. But nothing prepares you for the day you realize your child has been lying to you all along. My name is Linda. I'm 56 years old, a retired nurse and the mother of one, my beautiful daughter, Emily. She was my world. After her father passed away when she was just 8, I promised myself I'd give her everything. A safe home, a loving upbringing, and the kind of stability I never had. And for the longest time I thought I'd done a good job. Emily grew up kind, smart, strong. She was the type of girl everyone adored. When she graduated college and got her first job, I cried like a fool because I realized my little girl had become a woman. Then, she met Jason. Jason was everything a mother could hope for her daughter. Charming, polite, with a smile that could melt the room. He worked in finance, always brought me flowers when he visited, and treated Emily like royalty. When they got engaged, I was over the moon. Jason even asked for my blessing, saying, "I promise I'll take care of her the way you always have." I believed him. The wedding was small but elegant, a white garden ceremony filled with laughter and tears of joy. I remember watching Emily dance with him and thinking, she's safe now. She's happy. Oh, how wrong I was. After the wedding, something changed. Emily started calling less. When I texted, she'd take hours, sometimes days, to reply. "Just busy, Mom," she'd say. "Jason and I are traveling a lot." But her voice always sounded forced. Once during a quick video call, I caught a glimpse of her wrist. It had bruises, dark finger-shaped marks. I froze. "Emily, what happened?" She quickly covered it. "Nothing." I bumped into a door. "Jason's calling me. Gotta go, love you, Mom." The call ended. That was the night I couldn't sleep. Something deep inside me screamed that something wasn't right. Months passed. I barely saw her. Every time I asked to visit, she had an excuse. Then one night I got a call. It was almost 1 a.m. A man's voice, shaky, emotional, came through the line. "Mrs. Harris? This is Jason." I sat up immediately. "Jason? What's wrong? Where's Emily?" Silence. Then he said something that made my heart stop. "She's gone." My heart sank. "What do you mean, gone?" "She left. Took some things and just disappeared. I don't know where she went. I thought she might be with you. But she wasn't. And from that moment on, my life became a nightmare. I filed a missing person report, contacted her friends, checked hospitals. Nothing. No one had seen her. Jason kept calling me, crying, saying how much he missed her and that he didn't know what went wrong. Then about 2 weeks later, I got an envelope in the mail. No name. Just my address. Inside was a photo. It was Emily, standing in front of a small cafe in another city. Her hair was cut short and she was holding a baby. Baby. My mind went numb. There was a note attached. "Please don't try to find me. I'm safe now. Don't trust Jason." I couldn't believe it. The man I'd welcomed into our lives, the man who promised to protect her, was a monster. I hired a private investigator. Within days, I learned Jason had been living a double life. He was married before and never divorced. He'd lied to everyone, including Emily. When she found out she was pregnant, she confronted him and he threatened her. That's why she ran. He'd been tracking her ever since. When the investigator told me, I felt sick. I had introduced this man to my daughter. I had blessed their marriage. I had believed his lies. I confronted Jason at his office. When he saw me, his face went white. "Where is she?" I demanded. "You tell me," he hissed. "She ruined my life." I slapped him. Right there in the middle of his workplace. "You ruined your own life, Jason. You lied. You cheated. And you hurt the one person who loved you more than herself." Security escorted me out, but I didn't care. The world needed to see what kind of man he truly was. It took months, but I finally found Emily. She was living in a small coastal town, working at a diner, raising her son, my grandson, all by herself. When she saw me walk in, she froze, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Mom. I told you I'd always find you," I whispered. We hugged for what felt like forever. She told me everything, the manipulation, the threats, the fear. But she also told me something else. "When I became a mother, I finally understood how much you loved me. That's why I had to protect my son the way you protected me." I realized then, sometimes lies aren't born out of malice. They're born out of survival. But truth is what sets us free. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more emotional true stories, and share it with someone who believes in the power of truth. Because in the end, no matter how deep the lie, the truth always finds its way home.